All right, there we go. Hello, hello, VOD people. I assume that's the only people that are going to be here. Anyway, today, it's really late, but whatever. I don't know how long this stream is going to be, but probably like 2.5 hours or something like that. We'll see. I got 6 videos, a couple of body cams. Driver treats her driveway like a diplomatic sanctuary. A new scary comp from Bizarre Bub. Probably most excited about this video. I took the thumbnail from that. If you're getting fired, you might as well get arrested too. Catching the man selling dead people on Instagram. This is a murder case walkthrough. It's like an animation thing, but I think that'll be interesting. And then another body cam. Arrest gets dumber and dumber. So that's what we're doing today. And I'm trying the cough drop method, if anyone knows. I'm not gonna say anything more than that. But that'll be be noisy. Anyway. All right, first video. Driver treats her driveway like a diplomatic sanctuary. By Bodycam Pro, obviously.
345. We're at a house at Archer and Hunter.
10-4 Archer and Hunter, Tellison 33, any unit that can be around Salem?
280 and 51.
10-4.
Nicer car than the house.
Roll down all your windows.
10-4.
What? You were driving all crazy all the way down W.
No, I was not driving crazy. You see me use my signals, didn't you?
Yeah, and you cut off the big old truck. You were going like
I cut off a big
50
truck
miles
and I
an
got
hour.
in front of him.
License registration, please. For careless
That's
driving.
not, no, I'm parked. You cannot pull me
Yes,
over
I
if
can.
I'm parked.
License
No,
and registration, proof of
no, you
insurance.
cannot. You
Give me
can't
your
pull
license.
me over in my yard, sir.
License
She
and
knows the
registration, I'm
law.
going to pull you out the car.
Sir, no, you're not going to pull
Yes,
me
I
out.
am.
No, you're not. No, you're not at all.
Give me your
I'm parked
license
in
and
my car.
registration.
I'm parked on my property.
I think you could have got away with this with a ticket, a warning. If you came in hot straight when he come, but he didn't even get to the window. God, this is not gonna go well. Like,
It is a legal traffic stop. Now give me your license and registration. For careless driving.
You touch your lights when I'm already in my yard.
For something I observed on W. Now give me your license and registration.
On W.
I couldn't catch up because you were going 60.
I was not going 60.
License and registration.
it's on camera.
Exactly.
Give me your license and registration. You're going to get out and you're going to go to jail.
No, I'm not. You got to pull me up out of here.
All right.
oh, all right.
But I'm going to give you my license registration.
He's
I would
alone,
greatly
too.
appreciate it because you can talk yourself into going to jail right now. What? What's your problem?
You should have did.
Back there, you said
Yeah.
your lights back there.
I couldn't catch up.
No, that's not the law.
All right. Well, I appreciate your passion for the law, but you are ill-advised.
No, you're ill-advised because you're using your power.
All right. License and registration.
That's not my car. You can pull it up, run the tag.
License and registration.
Pull the tag.
Okay. License then.
That's not how.
I just sat here and told you that. What I got to keep peeing myself for. There you go.
There you go. He's waiting for you. What the fuck? She's insane. They're 3 deep, and he's doing this all by himself. That's kind of impressive.
So, female?
Yes, ma'am. Black female.
Why did we?
Any unit 97 on Hunter and
Ugh.
Archer.
Yeah, she was
Oh.
getting it. She was going. She
Getting
smashed
it.
off south on, I think it was T Street, and then she turns right, comes out to W.
She
I
probably
catch
just
up,
got that car.
and she was fixing to turn right. She had ran that stop sign already, and then after she ran that stop sign, she decided she wasn't going to turn right anymore. She whipped it left, cut a car off, and then she smashed it again. She's going like 65. I'm just keeping her in sight, and then she cuts off this giant truck and whips down Pleasant.
What's the deal? She got a bad license or something?
I don't know. I'm running it.
That's Kia
I don't know what the
behavior.
deal
That's
is.
a Kia, right?
I'm on 7. 3,
Oh, it's a new Kia.
345. I apologize. I just clicked back over to 7.
7, Everly 2, Romeo.
Now she want to talk.
26. Thank you.
Expired or?
Yeah, it's a newer Kia. Oh,
It's just a normal tag.
you're gonna yell until they get there?
get Larry to come over here.
Weak.
Hey, stop pulling on my door, sir.
Yeah, open the door. Step out of the
No,
car.
I'm not getting out my car. You do not have the right to search my car.
I'm not
giving
transferring
you
the
the
car
right.
right
None of that.
You'll
No.
have to step out.
No, I'm not. I'm not stepping out. Not at all. No, I'm not. No,
You don't.
I'm
You
not.
will be going to jail.
No, no.
Step out of the car.
Tell
You're
me
gonna go to
what's the
jail.
reason why I gotta get out.
3:45. I'm on 7. Step out of the car. Unlock the car.
No.
I don't know what happened.
They're being really patient.
24 tag and it came up.
You need to come out the
But
car.
Mom,
I'm only
no,
gonna
for
say it
what?
one more time.
Get out the car.
If you don't come, I'm busting this window. You come out.
No,
and
y'all
you
not
going to
finna
jail.
bust out my window.
Yes,
no.
I will.
No. No, you're not.
Get out
For
of the
what?
car. Get out of the car.
For what?
Bro, they said it 5 times. You cut off the truck and you were going 65.
Get out of the car.
For what?
What the fuck?
Get out of the car.
What is your probable cause?
Get out of the
What is your probable cause? What is your probable cause for busting
Well,
out
now
my
you got
window?
weed too.
What is your
Talk when
probable
you come out
cause?
of the
That's
car.
a
Come
probable
out.
cause.
Get out of. I'm not.
No, cause y'all is not. You was invading my rights. I know my rights. No, you cannot. You cannot. You're invading my rights. No.
At least they didn't have to break your window. You should be happy about that.
Don't drive me crazy though. Yeah, I'm
Get out.
Finally.
Hey, I
Just get out.
Hey, y'all grab my mama. Y'all need to call my mama. Y'all need to call my mama. Why y'all arresting me?
Who's
Why
this
y'all
then?
doing this? Chill out. Chill out. This is crazy.
Got weed all in the car.
And she ain't even denying it at all. Like, it's definitely in there.
Yep, take a.
Can I get my shoe?
No.
Come get me.
At this point,
You going to jail? That's too late for that.
In jail for what? I ain't even
You got.
resist y'all.
Yes, you did.
No,
Oh
I
my
did
God.
not.
Shut your mouth.
I didn't even resist y'all.
Yes, you did.
Crazy. And that's f***ed up.
How you gonna turn the lights on? How you gonna turn the lights on?
Y'all turned the lights on when the was already in the yard.
Get in the car.
Turn the lights on right now.
That is abusing y'all power, bro. Like on G. And you sitting here slanging me and stuff.
Get your tail in
Can
the
I
car.
get my other shoe?
Get in the
being
car.
difficult.
Can I get my shoe?
Get in the car.
Sir, why are you handling me like that?
because you're a
I cannot.
dumbass. Bro, okay, he's doing a little too much with the hands there, but
You see this seatbelt like
in the
this?
car.
Why are you handling me like this?
Get in the car.
I am. He is pushing me. You don't have to push me.
Get in the car.
I am a female.
Get in the car.
Get in the car.
Shut your mouth. Get in the car.
That is crazy. Can I get my other shoe?
We'll get it to you to get in the car.
That is some.
yeah, it's kind of annoying when people don't listen to what you're telling them to do, right? And they're not being nice about it at all, right? Like you were. Dude, it serves her right.
Let me explain something to you, okay? If you act like that and start kicking and bumping around,
I was not-
listen to me. Listen to me. I'm trying to be nice to you, okay?
Sir, I'm being nice. I was not kicking and bumping, sir. I'm trying to see why y'all handling me like this.
Because you don't
Now she's gonna
follow
go into
instructions.
Sir, he had no reason to pull me
Ma'am,
over. If this man,
All you're doing is this. You're not listening.
Exactly.
If you will just listen, then everything will go very smoothly.
this
But you're
is
not
awesome.
listening.
okay, I'm listening, sir. I'm
Okay?
listening.
You have to follow instructions. Okay? We have a job to do, and once we get that done, everything will be okay. But you come out here and interfere and keep yapping and yapping, all it is stirring everything up and making it worse for everybody.
I'm just trying to avoid getting arrested. That's
Okay?
it.
And we don't want to arrest you. But when you
Been a
act like a
horrible
fool,
job.
that's just what happens.
I didn't act like a fool,
Ma'am,
sir.
you have acted like a fool since I pulled up.
No, I didn't.
You're
I'm just
all
trying to
this,
figure out-
all this right here.
Yes, sir, because I'm trying to figure out why your deputy pulled
Okay.
me over.
And you know
He's
what?
not giving me a
Explained
valid
it.
reason.
There you go.
because
You're not listening.
If you was out there, if I was just listen, if I was swerving in between lanes and you seen me,
Right.
why would you not pull me out on the street?
Okay.
You wait till I park into my household,
Okay. Are you done now?
and then
We
you
can
want to
pull
turn
you
your
over anywhere we want to, even in your driveway.
And that's all I wanted him to explain to me, and he
but
did
you
not.
got it.
Well, you got it within half of a second of him saying, she's just lying. You're just lying.
Quit doing this.
I was.
You got
I
to
wasn't-
use this.
I wasn't talking, sir. I was letting him explain that
No.
to me.
Ma'am, you
And
have
he
been
did.
doing nothing but this since I got here.
Sir.
If you have a question,
because I'm
listen
trying
to
to
me.
understand.
Well, then listen. You can't understand when you're talking.
It's like a
You
child.
have to listen.
Yes, sir. I'm listening to you.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
We can do a traffic stop
She did this
anywhere we
before.
want to, even
Let's
in your
go around.
driveway.
Yes, sir.
Okay? It's a traffic stop.
Yes, sir.
Okay? When things start getting heated and everybody's doing this,
Yes.
we have to control the situation.
Yes, sir.
And that's putting you in cuffs, evidently.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So once you calm down and settle
wow,
down,
they haven't even
we'll take
really
you out of
arrested
cuffs.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
But you have to relax, because the only thing you do is amp everybody else up.
I'm calm and relaxed. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I just wanted him to explain what the issue was, and you explained it for me, and that's all.
And I don't know
So
what the
you're
traffic
done,
stop's
right?
for, and I'll find that out. But what I'm telling you is you have to calm down, because you're not helping you, you're not helping us, and you're not helping them.
Yes, sir. I totally understand. And
Okay.
I would just shut my
So-
mouth and let you guys do your
So
job.
take a breath,
Yes,
and I'll
sir.
get back to you
I'm
here in just a
calm.
minute.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Wouldn't have even gotten.
She
a
rolled the
ticket,
window up,
probably.
said she's not coming out the car,
Well,
so
maybe.
she's going to jail for that, for obstruction and that weed possession.
But you gotta think about it, bro. It's how he came up talking crazy.
I don't
like-
know. I got here and
like,
the car
okay,
refused
okay,
to stop.
Okay then, big bro. He didn't even turn his lights on. Can I get out and show you?
No, just
Look,
give us a second.
Look, I'm gonna punch you. Look, he probably a little bit before you even get to that dip. And we was already in the yard parked. We wasn't even moving. And he turned his lights on and got right behind us while we sitting in the yard.
Hey, man, hey, I just got here. I don't know. I'll let you speak to my sergeant right there if you need to talk to him. But
So
give us
I'm
a
going to
second.
jail?
You're being detained right now.
All right, well then can you call my mom for me?
No. Give me a second. We'll find out. Like I said, we'll find out what's going on.
All right, well then can you loosen up these cuffs or something, bro?
Well, hell.
I need something, like, damn, I'm in cuffs and I ain't did nothing. Like, what's going on?
Well, you hostile and yelling and screaming and stuff.
Yeah, it's cause how y'all coming, bro. Like, y'all grabbing up on my girlfriend. I'm a minor, bro. You throwing me in cuffs and doing all this
It don't
extra
matter. Mine don't matter, man.
Bro, y'all searched me down already. Y'all see I ain't got nothing on me. I'm not running from y'all.
You need to calm down a little bit, buddy.
All right, I got you. I'm calming down.
I'm going to cut the AC on for you.
Thank you.
He's a little bit more reasonable. I feel like the apple fell pretty damn far from the tree. Like, she was so bad with it, man. Like, and she's so much older. She should know better.
Hey, can you tell that dude right there in that car over there to call my girlfriend right there talking to your buddy?
Oh man.
Hey.
What have you done that makes you think that I deserve to give you any favors?
Sir,
Yeah.
listen, I was just trying to understand. What
No, you
was-
weren't. You were
Yes,
trying to
I
obstruct because you didn't
promise-
want to go for that
no,
weed.
No. Oh, no. I go for the weed. It's not even.
You are going for the weed
I understand.
and the obstruction.
I was not trying to obstruct you. I
Yeah, you
promise
were.
you. I have been in trouble before, and I have vowed to myself not to get back in trouble, bro.
Well, you broke that vow.
And I know I broke that vow to myself,
you
but
taking a
I'm
ride.
just, oh my God.
It's too far. It's so beyond like repair right now. And then she's just gonna think, oh well, cops are just really mean, and I was trying to say stuff and they weren't listening. But that's not the case.
Hey, what's her name?
Tayana.
Okay, yeah, Ty. So they got Ty in the car already, and I guess this Ty's sister. She looked like Ty.
Yeah, we're probably gonna cut her loose. Mm-hmm. And then the brother's in the back of the other car.
Okay, so you turning Ty, you turning her loose right here.
I'm sorry?
Make sure we're in the same area.
Her sister, Dominique, calm down. I got 20 damn police right here.
And then Ty has to give the keys to that car to the brother.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. They're gonna give your keys to Ty brother and his sister.
I was
Bro, I hate that those are coming back. The pouches.
just trying to make my way out the
Ty,
blocks. And then
Ty's going to jail.
Correct.
He says Ty's
Before
going
I
to jail.
started calling you a couple times, they were all 34.
What is she going to jail for?
she's going for obstruction and then possession of marijuana.
Obstruction. Hold on. Friend, I hate you don't know nothing about that.
They're both 17.
Okay, I don't even, bro. I couldn't even tell what half they were saying because the guys were talking over each other. That was a little annoying. Oh, hang on one sec. All right. Sorry about that. I feel like they should let the brother go too. He didn't do anything.
Y'all can't be doing people like this, bro.
Man, you got to chill out, man.
Bro, I was trying to, but he know he was dead. wrong, bro. That didn't even make sense. How you gonna see us do? Okay,
Bro, I feel like it's not an argument though. It's not like another person where you're like having your side of the story and their side of the story. Like it just works different, and you got to play it different, and you got to know that. Like you got to know how to play getting pulled over.
my bad. How you gonna see us do it way down there, but then you gonna pull us over when we pull into the yard?
Just chill out.
That don't even make sense.
Hey, listen, chill out.
I got you.
Go over there. Go stand over there.
How old are you, buddy? 17. Okay, you want me to answer your question about that?
Yeah.
When there's a violation on the road,
Yeah.
there's no safe, like, home base. Okay? Just because he...
But I'm saying, why he ain't been throw his lights on though, bro? He gonna wait.
Because he's got to catch up
He
to you
gonna follow
first.
us way. He got all the way behind us.
Yeah.
We pull into the yard and stop. He's right there, probably where them people standing at, and then he gonna turn his lights on.
Yeah, it doesn't matter
It's
the
cool,
time.
it's cool.
Just explain it, bro. It's just I feel like it makes sense if you've ever been driving and there's a cop that pulls somebody over and it's like right in the middle of everything. It makes it so inconvenient to do anything. And it's like, yeah, I'm glad when they wait to pull them over in like a safe place that's not gonna ruin the flow of traffic, you know?
Thanks, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Let you go.
Please. I'm begging of y'all.
I'm good now, thank you. What you got?
Please let me go. Please.
I zeroed it before.
Go get Dominique.
I think it was on
Go get Dominique from work. Go get Dominique from work. Sunshine Learning
I
Center.
think it's on. Yeah, test it one more time.
Sunshine Learning Center.
There you go.
Like a normal amount? Bro, they weighed the bag and everything.
Maybe it was on
Sunshine
ground.
Learning Center. Go get Dominique.
32.
I didn't hear it.
You're good. I appreciate you.
That's probably not going to be that big of a charge, though. That's like that's kind of a normal. That's not like possession amount of weed.
280.
No.
Oh, sorry. What did he say?
280.
No.
Still couldn't hear it.
Before you pull up, can you tell my brother to go get my girl from Sunshine Learning Center?
We already told her. See?
Follow her! Follow him!
Quit screaming, please.
Sorry about that.
Tell him to hurry up and go get him!
Quit yelling, please.
Can you please let me go?
No.
Like, that's crazy, man.
Straight up let you go is a crazy thing. Like, I feel like the you know you're going for the weed. Just let you go off the obstruction, not the whole thing.
345,
How you think this will work?
1915.
Like that.
To TAC, copy beginning.
I ain't attack nobody. You sitting up lying to my
345, go ahead with your beginning mileage.
That is crazy.
999.
No
I
type
don't think
of
that's what he even said.
I said TAC. It's short for the Tactical Office.
38.
That's where we're going to go write your report.
She's ridiculous, bro. Grabbing onto anything and everything. That's not even what he said.
I ain't say you attacked nobody. You just obstructed. Yeah, you did
I
obstruct.
didn't. Y'all, how 5, 6 men gonna help? How I'm
Oh
attacked?
my gosh, there's no sense in her.
Obstruction without violence is a charge.
Like a resistance.
All right, you can stop talking now.
Turn the music up.
Because you don't know your law. We already established that. You don't know what in the hell you're talking about. You go into jail and you'll find out. It'll all be written in your arrest report for your felony narcotics and your obstruction.
Damn. It's still a felony, though? Damn. It had to be a lie.
She was charged with resisting without violence and possession of a controlled substance.
Oh, maybe it wasn't.
She was sentenced to 36 months of probation, a 6-month driver's license suspension, and 50 hours of community
Damn.
service.
Well, 3 years of probation. That's not even... There's no jail time at all.
Thanks for...
Okay. Well, that's kind of lame. I feel like the kids are doing so much better, though. She seems to know nothing at all and can't learn from, like, the interactions she's having in real time. That's pretty embarrassing. But anyway, next video, Scary Comp V115. New Bizarre Bub, 3 days ago. Super hyped. This is my favorite scary video channel.
In the following video, a woman named Grace is freaking out over something that's happening upstairs in her grandparents' house.
What's going on here is that So with the storm going on, this part of the house has been flooding.
According to Grace, this major puddle is being caused by a leak inside this attic space. But it's not the leak or the water damage that has Grace concerned.
Okay, good.
Instead, it's the attic space itself.
That specific cubby that I showed you guys in the video, that one, it would always be shut off.
This cubby has been sealed off for 3 years, and nobody knows what's inside it except for Grace's grandfather, who passed away after sealing it. But as
why didn't he at least like tape and then mud it or something, like it could like actually close it?
two repairmen use a special camera to look inside, they record something that leaves everyone creeped out.
That's wild.
Watch closely.
I think it might be a bigger problem. So.
Okay, if you guys open it,
I just want one of these cameras. That's fucking cool. They seem good for scary videos. Okay. How do you like turn it around though? Oh shit, what? Ooh, that's probably worth a bag. People love that shit. This little dollhouse haunted? That's crazy. Wow, that's cool. It looks like a little remodel thing. That's so cute. That's really old, bro. That has to be like 50 years old at this point. What the fuck? Was that like a sock? Bro, even the carpet is like the vintage type carpet. Or is that just dust? Gross. I think that's dust. There's someone under the bed. Okay, well that's kind of... It's not super wild. It's like a cute little setup for the room. The noise scared the shit out of me. I need to like see it again. It's going so fast. That's creepy as fuck. This guy's actually insane with the snake camera. How is he moving it like this? Like, this is through the wall. He's doing a really good job. Oh, what? And it's not like he's sitting there. He can't be doing it. No, don't have the doll move, dude. That's gonna actually be scary. I wonder what they're saying on the other side of the wall. Like, this guy's looking at this in real time, right? God, he's spending a lot of time trying to find him. Whew, scared me. where it actually moves? It just moved. No way, is that a dollhouse in a dollhouse?
Turns out that Grandpa had stashed away an expensive dollhouse from his collection, but apparently this wasn't the only thing in there, because right when the camera goes back to a room that was initially empty, this is seen.
Yeah, okay, that part's odd.
Because right when the camera goes back to a room that was initially empty,
Cause oh no, dude, that actually could be like a fly, no? And it's stuck in the attic. Like there's gonna be bugs and shit in there.
this wasn't the only thing in there, because right when the camera goes back to a room
Like a
that was
bug
initially
on it
empty,
and flies
this
away?
is seen.
Frame by frame, back and forth, because I think you're able to tell that there's like a little thing that happened.
I personally kind of think that's like a moth, like a fly, insect, some sort.
Whatever this is just seems to stand there before dashing past
Dude,
the
like a
camera.
moth. It's just sitting on the camera, and then it's like, oh fuck, let me leave.
If nothing was there at first, then what could this have possibly
that
been?
one is nothing to
While
me.
it's unknown as to what this was, another baffling incident remains unexplained,
This other
and
one,
it has to do with this door.
Like, I don't know if you guys can tell very well in the video. Like, let's say this is doing the door, right? It goes like.
Yeah, no, that's weird.
From popping open to moving slowly as if something was right behind it, it seems unlikely that a small draft had caused its movement.
And like to fake this, you'd have to open that door thing and then reframe the bottom, like seal it up again. You know what I mean? Unless that's what they did. Like it does, to me, it doesn't make sense that they didn't like patch the crease in the wall, you know? But I don't know. Maybe I'm...
But just as mysterious as these two occurrences is the placement of the dollhouse. Neither Grace nor her grandma has any clue why her late grandpa had put this dollhouse in there, let alone why he sealed it up.
Like, my grandpa shut it off.
Ooh, okay. Look at that corner.
Let
Oh my
alone why he
God.
sealed it
This is just, it's probably just not built well all around. So it actually makes sense that he didn't seal it.
up.
Like, look at that, bro. That's just so, like, last minute DIY type shit.
Grandpa shut it off. It would always be shut off. Like, over the years, we've just placed decoration to mix it with the wall.
One can't help but wonder if the reason has to do with the strange activity. Could it be
But
that
what
the
about the bed one? I thought that one was what we were going to talk about.
grandfather already knew something was up with this house? Or was he simply just trying to preserve the antique's value by keeping it somewhere safe? Whatever the case might be, the family doesn't plan on opening up this space anytime soon until they know how to do so without damaging the wall. But until then, the mystery of this dollhouse continues.
Wait, what is this? Why do we
Touching
get a
the wall.
full vert?
But until then, the mystery...
Oh, his other dollhouses. Okay. I was going to say, what the fuck? I don't know, dude. I think it's just insects on the lens, to be honest. And the one under the bed this is the one I was talking about. That was like better. That. Like, what is that?
As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Unless another bug, like an insect of some sort again. Like even like a cockroach or something. Okay, that one's not too crazy actually. And I don't think it's set up. Like I think it's a real video and it's kind of disturbing when you add the story to it and everything.
Now this next video comes from a man who was touring a house that was just put up for sale. But unbeknownst to him, during this open house tour, something truly unsettling would cause him and the realtor to leave the property at once.
So, that's the house literally across the street from my house. I've dubbed it the demon house at this point.
According to Joseph, as soon as he arrived, he already felt that there was something off about the place.
No, I love it though. It's like it's like flip potential.
But if only he knew what would happen in the following room. While touring the space, this is captured.
The green is
Take a look.
hideous.
Gives it a little character. That's what I like to say.
I love green too, but that's hideous on a door.
How long has this house been up on the market? You heard that?
Hell no.
Oh, the mirror moved. Wait a minute. Is somebody in the wall?
No, I'm not tripping that. No, cause
Oh.
What the fuck?
I thought I was at a.
Hear something, man?
Nah.
What the fuck?
That gotta be a mouse or something.
A mouse?
Oh, nah.
As if the mirror moving on its own wasn't already creepy
Wait, what?
enough, a clock
Bro, even just because, like, if you're gonna buy this, it's definitely to flip it or do something. You're not gonna live in this piece of shit, you know? So, like,
suddenly
that alone is like, what is that noise? Like, is that some weird pipe shit? Is it a rat that's chilling dead in the wall? Like a whole army of rats?
comes open. But it's the fact that you can clearly see the doorknob twist before opening that makes this even more unsettling.
Oh, nah.
Having seen what looks like something tapping on the mirror,
And his reaction is good, dude. Oh, wow. That's a really good video. Holy shit. This is what I mean, dude. This is why it's my favorite channel.
they knew that they had to leave after seeing this. But if you didn't notice, there was something else Joseph recorded earlier, and it wasn't until somebody saw his video and messaged him about it that he got seriously unnerved. In a short video, Joseph says this.
The family that used to live in that house saw my video. They hit me up, sent me a DM, and said that it brought back all these memories for them, right? And that was one of the reasons why they moved out.
I don't doubt he got that comment, but I don't know if that's a real person and that's the actual person. I doubt that heavily.
Started telling me about their son. They said that their son was seeing what he described as the fuzzy man. The name alone, I'm like, fuzzy man, but he's a kid, you know? He's going to describe what he sees. He wasn't just seeing him out and about. He kept seeing him in the mirror.
Bro. So you're saying the family that lived here before, you're in contact with the kid. Like, that's a little weird, buddy. And then you're going to say, well, he's a kid, so it makes sense. That's a little weird, buddy. Then it kind of makes it seem like he's a certain age range, you know, with you saying that. Why are you contacting him?
During the house tour, Joseph recorded mirrors that were covered up with blankets. Although he didn't really think much of it at first, he now thinks that this might have been the family's attempt at keeping their son from seeing whatever was popping up in these mirrors. Now, of course, there could be numerous reasons for this.
Bro, this is either just a troll online or it's another minor that's being a troll and you're talking to him. Like, what are we doing either way? This is really silly.
But living across his property, he's seen a couple of things that may suggest the family wanted nothing to do with these mirrors. After all, many of them were left behind. But while looking back at some of these old recordings from his security camera, he notices this. Watch closely.
We've seen shit like this before. I think this is editing. Bro, they're speeding it up. And then they have this foreground activity that's not sped up so that it feels like the whole video isn't. Don't you? I feel it like immediately. Like you can tell right before it cuts here, it gets slower. I mean, is that all we're gonna... It looks weird. It doesn't look normal.
As it seems, either someone or something appears inside this house. To Joseph, this didn't make any sense considering that the family had already moved out. Maybe, as he initially thought, this could have been a squatter, but after seeing how it moved from one end of the house to the other...
It just doesn't seem like they moved out at this time, because then you're showing a different image.
As it seems, either someone or something appears inside this house. To Joseph, this didn't make any sense considering that the family had...
Here, like they've clearly moved out at this point. Like there's nothing around, you know? This one, they clearly just threw some shit out. Like, so somebody's in there.
Seeing how it moved from one end of the house to the other.
What stuff's not going to stay on the curb for more than what? Like 24 hours, 48 hours? Like maybe a whole weekend? Sure, 72 hours? I don't know. But it makes more sense that somebody has been here within the last 72 hours or is currently there now. This one's dumb, dude. I don't really like this one. The rest have been good.
Something told him that this had to be anything but a person.
I mean, what can move from the kitchen to the living room in under a second?
Joseph immediately thought of the story the family told him about the figure their son was seeing in the mirrors. He can't say for sure if this was the so-called fuzzy man, but he has noticed something interesting about the figure. In 2 other videos, the silhouette is seen again. However, in both recordings, including the first one, it appears around the same time. It's always around 8 p.m., which is when the timer turns on the lights.
At any moment now, these lights should be cutting on.
Well, wouldn't you just not see it when the lights are off? So how would you know it's not happening all the time?
Yep.
Knowing this, Joseph has been trying to get an up-close view of the figure by recording right...
And why would the lights turn on at 8 p.m.? That doesn't even make sense.
When the timer kicks in.
Out. I mean, for the most part, hey, there's a number if anybody wants a haunted house.
Okay, they already switched realtor. Bro, I think that's a different one than from the beginning.
After multiple attempts of trying to get an up-close view of this figure, he finally gets this.
Alright, so this light right here just cut on, right? Now, mind you, these lights are on a timer, and they come on at 8 o'clock. Look at the sun, y'all. It's not 8 o'clock. Now, I came over here earlier, right? Tell me if y'all see. Y'all see that?
Looks more like a reflection that part, though.
Alright, so this is what we're gonna do then. We're gonna go around the back. We're gonna go to the back of this house so that y'all can see that there ain't no tree, no nothing. Nothing casting a shadow.
Oh, it's not a shadow. Oh my god. There's blinds on that.
Bro, am I tripping?
Bro, I think that's coming from the reflection in front. No? I don't know. Either way, it doesn't even look like a person or anything. It just looks like there's an object there.
Oh my god.
Am I dumb? I feel like I'm missing it. I don't know what he's like freaking out about.
Bro. Are you kidding me?
Oh, the blind opening thing.
Kidding me? Oh! Are you kidding me? Oh!
While looking at what appears to be a silhouette behind this window, one of the slats on the blinds begins to move. They open up before suddenly closing back, almost as if someone was peeking through.
Okay. No, that is a little weird. That's like the one with the little girl and the dad's like filming her, and then the same thing happened, but it's the second floor, like 2-story building. So how is it even happening? You know, that's exactly the same thing.
But then, out of
And I don't know how to explain that one either. So I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
nowhere, a dark figure quickly passes by, scaring the living daylights out of Joseph. He couldn't exactly tell what it was that fled across, but he knew that something dark had scurried.
All right, now that's a little.
Oh! But it wasn't until replaying this moment and watching the previous footage from his security camera that it clicked for him. This might have been the same shadowy figure from these recordings. Seeing how fast it moved, it wouldn't be a reach to say that this was that.
Okay, no, I would just stay away from this house. I don't know. I wouldn't know what it is. I don't know how that's happening.
But despite not knowing how to explain any of these occurrences, he knows for sure that he won't be buying this place. To this day, he has yet to figure out what's going on with this house.
Yeah, no, that one's wild. I don't know how to explain any part of that. Or he just like put it together really, really well. And it seems real. I don't know. That one's way better than the last one.
On July 11th of 2026, a strange video was posted by a car mechanic who's never been so afraid of going up to his office until now.
Go. Leave. Leave.
Now this video was
I didn't even see. I need to watch that again. I'm sorry.
Go. Leave.
What, he could just feel it? Because I don't see anything.
Leave.
Now this video was posted onto the car mechanic's social media. Dennis Bryce has never shared a video like this before, but he posted it because according to him, this is something that he's been dealing with for the past few weeks, where apparently a face would appear inside his office, staring right down at him.
And there was a face right there. And we have a...
Now, although no face can be seen in this video, something just as terrifying is captured in another. As Dennis believes, the cars that arrived to his junkyard might be the source for all the strange activity.
I don't like being on this place at dark anyway, but when you go out here and you walk down this little path, I don't know what it is, but I always feel like I'm being watched.
According to Dennis, some of these cars were involved in life-taking accidents. One night, while working alone, he sees this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. If we are showing a video that you're saying that he's seeing this face and it's really scary, but then you also say like he said there's no face that could be seen in this video, so maybe the guy's just a little crazy over here, you know? Like, bro, we're not gonna see anything.
I'm not playing with you.
It's too much junk, my friend.
Leave. Stop moving that door.
Okay, that was kind of weird.
Leave.
No, that's really weird. The way it's moving doesn't make any sense. Oh, what the fuck?
That's enough. Go.
Alright, he's not crazy. Holy shit.
cutter started moving, Dennis knew that he had to get out of there immediately, and rightfully so.
Oh, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think this is the situation where you just fucking move. Like, whether it financially ruins you or not, you just kind of have to move, you know? Because this is, it won't, and then it'll follow you, you know? But then maybe you get a movie made about you, and then you're fine, right? I think that's how it works.
Because had he stuck around just a bit longer, things could have ended very differently for Dennis.
And then pocket knife started moving.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait. It actually did fling.
That's crazy. That's...
Somehow, this utility blade had chucked itself towards him. Nothing around it really shows how it threw itself that hard, but according to him, it may not be nothing. After all,
it is kind of clean that like everything else looks a different way, and then this is like new, you know? It looks like too clean for the environment.
Shows how it threw itself that hard, but according to him, it may not be nothing. After all, he just saw a car door close on its own, along with other things that occurred before this. If that's the case, that something supernatural had actually taken place here, then Dennis promises to stand his ground to whatever is messing with him. Now that's creepy.
Dude, his acting is like too good though. That's kind of what sells me on it. Like, I don't think he'd be faking this. So, like, it doesn't seem like he's acting, is why his acting is so good.
Now, the following video was submitted to me by Caitlin V, who writes that in 2013, at a birthday party, something pretty creepy was caught on camera. She had taken this video of her two friends, whose birthdays were being celebrated on the same day. It was a joint birthday party. But little did she or any of the party attendees know that the celebration would become memorable for the wrong reasons. As the two birthday gals get sung to by the family, this happens.
Sorry. Way to get it all lit up, man. Okay, come on. 1,
All right.
2, oh, wait. Sorry. Selfie first. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Laura. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Make a big wish.
Oh, there we go. Big wish. Big wish. Wishing for that guy down there.
Cake? Yeah.
Oh, that's not crazy.
Gotcha.
It seems that
it was going out. It looked, that was normal.
Laura's father is the only one to have noticed this. The candle suddenly goes out by itself, but upon closer inspection, it goes out quickly, almost as if someone blew it out. Caitlin realizes that she should have taken this as a sign that things were about to get very strange, because shortly after, this happens.
Okay.
Wishing for that guy down the street. I gotcha. Oh, wait. It was our...
Picture? Yeah.
The creepy stuff. Yeah, make a good one.
All right, another wish. Okay, here we go. Oh, man. What is going on over there?
Months ago?
Is that the chair?
Who cares? Let's eat cake.
Oh, no way.
A chair fell over. Destroy the cake.
Or did that just fall like normal?
Let's eat cake. Let's eat cake.
We got chocolate cake.
Mom,
All
what's
right.
this one? I think they're all chocolate.
Almost around the same time the candle extinguishes, a noise is heard in the dining room. Despite getting everyone's attention, they assumed it was the family's husky that had moved a chair. But after realizing that their dog was in its cage upstairs, everyone's stomach dropped.
A chair fell over. Forget about it. Destroy the cake.
If the family dog hadn't moved it, then what did? Although not thinking
Okay, but can't even see what happened though. I just have to assume it's an out of frame noise that you're telling me comes from what it comes
much of it at the time, Caitlin now sees this moment as being seriously creepy. And it didn't just happen once, but twice on the same night. While serenading the other friend whose birthday was also being celebrated, this happens.
Okay.
So I don't have to
Yeah, find out what it is.
Hey, as long as it doesn't hurt the cake, I'm cool with it.
Dude, I don't It's like this.
I mean, if you're gonna go check and you're gonna return and say nothing and be absolutely fucking useless, then why'd you even go in the first place? Like, I'm sorry. Like, you just wasted the opportunity for someone else to go and get information. That annoys me a little bit. Go look over there. What the fuck's moving? You did the same shit. Third fucking dude here doing the same goddamn thing.
Then he got a birthday ghost. Want some cake? Wants my cake?
Once again, it sounds like the same chair is being dragged across. But like before, the culprit can't be found. They were momentarily unsettled by this, but they didn't let it stop the party. Can't be found.
No.
They were
Her dragging it was knocked over, and when we first went over after this first sound, we were put it in our guest room because we thought it was haunted or cursed. So why is it sitting up when it was knocked over? So you went back and lifted it up? Who did that? Because you weren't even over there for more than 3 seconds. This whole thing is just too sketchy. I don't know. You might have a ghost, but you did a terrible job of telling me like your story there. Sorry.
Now the following video comes from an account that posts videos of scenic views taken from inside an apartment complex. Most of the videos on this page seem to show the same view from the same building where the owner of this account lives. From videos of sunsets to zoomed in footage of other buildings, those watching these clips can appreciate the calm aesthetic captured by the man who stays here. But one video in particular might seem a bit strange to anyone who's been following this account. Unlike the usual pleasant views taken from this building, something creepy was caught inside of it. On June 24th of 2026, an earthquake had struck the country of Venezuela, forcing many who live in tall buildings to leave their homes at once. As the man who lives in this building starts to head out, he records something that leaves many of his followers unsettled.
Oh my god. Why is he still there?
Now it's important to note that the man in question had no idea that he captured something strange. I'll play the rest of the clip and let you see for yourself. This is what he caught.
Right, there's gonna be somebody in the hole or some shit. 15 times speed? Jesus. Why not just cut?
Mira, aquí se desplomó por completo. Pilla.
You shouldn't be in there, bro.
¿Cómo camino? Aunque ande en valle de sombra de muerte, no temeré porque Jehová mi Dios está conmigo, siempre en la vida. Así son las cosas. Por eso camino. Aunque muchos no lo crean y muchos crean que está documental. Una película.
I didn't even see anything.
No crean y muchos crean que está documental. Muchos no lo crean y muchos crean. Una película. Aunque ande en valle de sombra de muerte.
Maybe somebody's watching you?
It happens quickly, but if you slow the footage to when the man points the camera at the hallway, you can see what looks like a black figure peeking around the corner near the ceiling. It partially peeks out for a second before quickly retreating
See, bro, but I don't know what that is. Like, we're just full guessing.
as if it didn't want to be seen. Whether
It didn't want to be seen. It couldn't see him. Like, if anything, that was like the border of the top of its head. Like, there was no eyes. Like, well, I don't know. I don't really like that one. What up, peanut butter sup? That's a cool ass name. My cat's name's Buttercup, so that reminds me of my cat's name. But if he was like also peanut butter, like a peanut butter cup.
hiding or just simply moving around, the fact that something appears near the ceiling is creepy enough.
Hope you're having a good
Now,
day,
of
bro.
course, it's hard to say what exactly this might have been, but considering that everyone at this point had
Appreciate it,
left
bro.
the building, it's strange to see that someone or something else was lurking about. If the situation had been so serious, then perhaps the man wouldn't have missed
No,
this.
I think it's more interesting that he's in this building than this stupid like. Wait. There's more? Or is this the same video?
For some reason, the phone's mic begins to pick up what sounds like someone whispering.
I don't really care for those though. Because that could be him. Well, it doesn't
It's
really
quite
sound
obvious
like his voice.
that it's not the man recording this who's speaking softly.
Yeah.
The voice is distinctive enough to be able to tell that someone or something else is talking.
Bro, why would something else even be there? Why is he there? It's gonna collapse.
Given how close it sounds and seeing no one else nearby, one can see why many were creeped out by this clip, and it doesn't help that a phrase can be made out.
Okay,
Knowing afterward that not many people made it out of this building during this incident makes this capture that much more unsettling, as some believe this voice had to be the spirit of someone who couldn't escape on time. Thankfully, the man recording this made it out safely, but like many others who've seen his video, he was left spooked by what he captured on camera. But of course, what do you think? Whether this might have been
like for stuff like that, like natural disaster stuff, like it could be, you know.
footage of trapped spirits or something else, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. To this day, this incident continues to haunt the man.
I don't know. Part of me wants to believe more in stuff like that than like the, you know, the shadow man in my bathroom type shit. So that was actually really good. I knew it was gonna be good, dude. Like Bizarre Bub's just never disappointing. He does such a good fucking job. He started from not very good videos though, but boy, it got way better. I'll say that. All right, and then we got another body cam. If you're getting fired, you might as well get arrested too. Bodycam Pro.
What's up, man? Good.
Not Christmas time.
In here, she's being terminated.
Okay.
She's refusing to leave the building, being loud, disrespectful, cussing, disrupting business operation. We just want her escorted out. I was going to transfer. I highly doubt she's going to sign anything.
Okay.
I don't care, but
she's
I
drunk.
just want her out of here.
All right, sounds good.
She's in the back.
Okay.
Showed up drunk to your Walmart shit. That's hard. That's aura.
I was the other day.
Easy.
The other day.
I didn't realize how many people spend the night in the parking lot.
You know, that's very...
Which, hey, I don't mind because in the future I might do that, like the van life stuff. But,
okay.
Those people weren't van life. That was just living out of a car type of thing.
My wife's dad does that for a living now. You heard what I said? He goes around the nation and sits in his camper, and he's always talking about like, man, hey, when people kick me out of an area, you gotta like, be strategic about it.
Walmart seems okay.
Who would think the cop is like trying to be a part-time like van lifer as on the side?
And there's people like pulling in the middle of the night. I was like,
yeah,
what's going on here? Work trucks, all kinds of stuff. I'm not sure why that was happening.
Ooh, the back room. This is exclusive right here. It looks like the Show Superstore.
Okay. All right.
Okay, what it's like to work at Walmart.
Okay. Okay. Well, you got to come outside of the business. So, you got a manager here? Who's the manager? You're the manager? You guys want off the property? Okay. You understand that if you don't leave the property, you're going to be arrested for trespassing? Okay.
Oh, just leave.
Ray, let me know how far you.
You're going to leave anyway.
You mind sending somebody to the front? Because there's going to be another officer coming this way. Just to guide the other officer that's coming in.
Okay.
If you could send somebody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Why did they call me back?
Front end.
No.
Yeah, just leave. They're not even paying you to be there anymore. I would want to leave.
If I could have the manager too.
They got a whole kitchen. They got fridges. They set up at Walmart. Oh, and he's
You got your manager coming?
What a nice guy. Okay. Mr. Van Life Cop.
Can I imagine you have her info? You know who she is? Okay. Okay.
Her last walk through.
Go ahead. Do what you need to do.
Shut your fat
All right, you gotta get out. You're gonna be placed on the
I'm
list.
getting out. Shut
Okay. Huh? But like now, not later. Now.
Let me
Sir.
Just to make a video
Thank you.
about it. Oh.
I got orientation today. No.
You have your ID on you?
It's a bad time, girl. No one gives a fuck about your orientation. I would not be excited to work with her. Oh,
listen, you gotta get off the property. Off the property. No, you have to get off the property. This entire property.
Why are you
3
gonna
from Victor
stay
2.
there?
How far are you out?
Yeah, just leave. Oh. Nope, she's posting up.
Victor 2 from Victor 1. Are you calling for assistance? You need another call?
Yeah, I thought there was something 3 over here. This is gonna be no 3 situation, so somebody can come by.
He knows it's about to be a problem.
I'm just waiting for him to do it, so.
Bro, who is she talking to right now? Like, who cares? Get your ass out. And now you're taking the shit off again. If she wasn't busy on the phone, she probably would have done this right the
You
first
guys
time. What the fuck?
want to arrest her for trespassing?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So we're gonna give her a chance to leave here, but
You've given her long enough of a chance here, buddy. Mr. Van Life is too patient. He's just like, okay. Leave.
you don't have to say anything. You don't have to say anything.
Alright, all your shit's on. Get your bag and go.
The east entrance over here.
Bro, she's so fucking slow. This has been like 5 minutes.
This is come from you want to arrest for trespassing?
Yes.
You asked 3 times, bro. So is she arrested or not? You've asked 3 times. They said yes 3 times. And you're gonna let her walk away? Oh, he's waiting for the other car. I'm a dumbass. Here we go.
What's her name? Reginald. Reginald, you're over arrest for trespassing.
Reginald.
Stand up.
Don't touch me.
Okay, stand up.
She thought she was going home.
I'm just putting your phone away.
Yeah, listen, if you resist,
Stop moving, okay?
you're gonna be arrested for resisting.
Is that her gallery?
Okay.
What's your name?
That's all the I just got fired from Walmart selfies right
Okay.
there. Just a whole row.
Stop moving. Okay.
And stop grabbing my arm so tight. I'll smack you in your face.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's not gonna happen.
You've dealt with too much bullshit.
Let me double lock.
I don't want you to touch me. I don't like white people. You racist. You can touch me. Get the f off me.
Is
You want to double lock
racist.
him for me?
That's a new one.
You want to double lock him for me?
Yeah, do
Okay.
Now watch what happens to you. Be ready.
Mother.
Car real quick.
That's a threat. Taser. Oh. Oh.
Get inside.
You
Get
spit.
inside.
I don't give a f. Oh, now I'm coming back.
They're
Close the door.
So you really don't have a name? Okay.
You'll figure it out. Close the door. They give these people too much leverage and power and everything. Like, just let's throw them in there and shut the fucking door. Like, what are we doing?
Seriously, is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna act like you're 5 when I know you're not?
Yo, man, that's enough. They caught y'all fuck.
All right.
I don't know, man. I feel like this is wasting a little bit of time here. Like, she's clearly a loser. Throw her in there and take her to jail. Like, what are we doing? And if she's not going to identify herself, it's just going to be more of a problem for her.
I don't know who I'm dealing with, so that's only gonna take it longer if you don't tell us their name.
Exactly. Let it take
and then
longer.
you're gonna get transferred out the county because you refused in the booking process. So that's gonna take longer.
Fine.
Because right now you can be charged with trespassing and obstructing because you're refusing to give your name or ID, your age, any of that.
She's so calm about it, though. That's nice.
So the sooner you cooperate, the sooner you can get yourself, like you say, get the fuck out of here. But the longer you do this, we don't know who you are.
Or just
then we just transfer you out the county.
I told y'all my name, so they should call y'all so y'all didn't think else.
Who told you that? I don't even know what you just said. If you want to be an adult, then you can tell me your name. I don't have to ask nobody else because I'm talking to you.
Well,
she was charged with resisting or obstructing a police officer, battery, and criminal trespass to a building.
Good. 102 days in jail. 3 months in jail is not terrible. I feel like it should still... I don't know. 24 months of probation's battery and trespass charge was dismissed. Why? She spit on the other on the lady. Why was it dismissed? That's on video. Her probation was later terminated unsatisfactorily. So she failed probation, and then probably got more jail time. Well, can't help everybody, you know. Kind of just left with what you're left with. All right. Next video, catching the man selling dead people on Instagram by Brew.
People began noticing a strange Instagram account that almost exclusively featured artistic photographs of human remains. If you know, you know. Skulls and bones available. DM to inquire. It seemed whoever was behind this account wasn't just photographing skulls, they were selling them. But what was the meaning behind the cryptic line, "If you know, you know"? Months later, the world would find out. A leaked video of unknown origin started to appear on social media feeds. It showed the inside of a house, filled with dead bodies. And then, all of a sudden, the Instagram account and leaked video.
Wasn't it some old grandpa dude that like worked at a funeral or like some medical place or something?
Disappeared from the internet. But thankfully, we had documented everything before it was lost forever. On November 7th, 2025, at 11:29 a.m., officers from the Eden Police Department were dispatched to the Mount Moriah Cemetery in Pennsylvania. As soon as they arrived, the scene immediately drew concern. The Hunter family mausoleum, previously sealed with cinder block and cement, had been forcibly opened. Inside, the marble floor had been broken apart, exposing the crypts nearly 10 feet below ground level. Among the debris, investigators found a screwdriver engraved multiple times with the name Brian. Also inside the mausoleum was a rope that suggested it had been used to descend into the exposed crypts. One of those crypts belonged to Martha Hunter, a preteen who died in 1869. The marble stone sealing her resting place had been forcibly breached. Her remains, along with her clothing, were missing. Before police could determine who Brian was or why someone would steal the remains of a child buried more than a century earlier, they were called back to the cemetery. On November 29th, 2025, police were directed to Jonathan Pritchard Family Mausoleum. 5 of the 9 crypts inside had been robbed. However, this time, the perpetrator had left an empty can of Monster Energy, and the police were able to recover 2 partial fingerprints from it. Swabs were also taken from the can, as well as the Brian screwdriver for DNA samples. Whoever was doing this was expanding their grave robbing. It seemed like the age of the deceased didn't matter at all, only the remains themselves. It seemed the grave robber was getting...
No, that seems like the most hard labor job you could possibly try to do is grave robbing, and then on top of it, it's illegal? Like, fuck all that.
Sloppy already, though, leaving more and more clues for investigators. But would it be enough to catch them? However, the police were called again, this time about a robbery that had occurred weeks earlier. On November 6, 2025, at a cemetery on 1500 block of Westminster Road, Luzerne County, more than 100 miles from Mount Moriah, 2 sets of remains were stolen. The victims were Mary Capelina Paga, an 83-year-old woman who died in 1981, and Leo Terrence, a 53-year-old man who also died that same year. 2 cigarette butts and 2 energy drink cans were collected and sent for DNA analysis. Police were called on at least 3 more occasions in December, where they discovered that 49 sets of remains were taken from 9 different families' resting places in Mount Moriah Cemetery. The cemetery is split by the border of Yeadon and Philadelphia, and police eventually...
that's a little bit weird to me, to have like a whole like area for your entire family. I feel like that's a little creepy, no? Like, does it really matter where you get buried? I guess it depends on how you like think about that.
The cemetery is split by the border of Yeadon and Philadelphia, and police eventually became aware of 10 additional family plots being burglarized in the Philadelphia section in the same manner as the robberies in the Yeadon section in the cemetery in Luzerne County. Wow. By the end of December, the total confirmed stolen bodies had reached 61. This number, however, does not include the 10 additional family plots that were burglarized, since the exact number of corpses taken from those sites remains unknown. Investigators noticed the same details repeated. Cigarette butts, empty energy drink cans, and in at least 2 mausoleums, police found broken wooden pallets propped upright, presumably used as makeshift ladders to climb in and out of underground vaults. The scale of the crimes raised a troubling concern. What would drive someone to go through the extremely difficult, dishonorable, and frankly disgusting work to exhume so many dead bodies? And what on earth could they possibly be doing with them all? Barbara Kilmartin, who had family members buried at Mount Moriah, later said, "It's the last thing we can do for people is to honor their wishes and to not disturb them. I just can't understand why somebody would do that."
Bro, obviously, because they're already dead, so it's not like you're, to them, committing a crime, you know? You're like, oh, well, it's a victimless crime type shit, but it's not. Like, the families are still bothered.
She was not alone in her confusion, but another question lingered. Why Mount Moriah? Established in 1855, the cemetery had long served as a final resting place for a wide range of Philadelphia's population. After the cemetery was abandoned by its owners, a volunteer group, Friends of Mount Moriah, was
abandoned by its owners? Why the hell would it have been abandoned?
Formed in 2011 to restore the grounds and preserve the site as a place of quiet remembrance. However, despite the volunteers' efforts, the cemetery is still quite run down. This could be why the grave robber was targeting Mount Moriah in particular. Due to its size, overground vegetation, and lack of consistent maintenance or monitoring, it's not hard to imagine why a person and their illicit actions would go unnoticed. That changed on November 7th.
Oh, I know cemeteries are like money. You get a whole lot of money for having just like keeping the plot and stuff like that. I think you pay like recurring for that. Like, why would you abandon the business? It just doesn't make any sense.
When members of the Friends of Mount Moriah contacted police after first noticing signs of disturbance at one of the mausoleums, as authorities continued to investigate, they received a tip. Look into Jonathan Gerlach for the Luzerne County Mausoleum robbery. I know someone who's friends with his family, and they mentioned that they recently discovered a partially decomposed corpse hanging in his basement, but were afraid to tell the police. Well, talk about a first lead. Police took it seriously and immediately started digging. Records showed that Jonathan Gerlach was charged on November 6th.
Okay, and now I could kind of buy that Jonathan here is going to maybe break into the mausoleum with 2 stogs and a monster.
2025 with shoplifting tools from a hardware store in East Earl Township, Lancaster County.
Wow.
Search warrants stated that the stolen items included a headlamp, a rechargeable LED glow stick, a hammer drill bit, medium-sized work gloves, and a metal cutting wheel with a combined value of $167.43. Investigators noted
that's kind of an expensive starter kit.
That during the same visit to the hardware store, Gerlach paid for more than $250 worth of other merchandise. Court documents emphasize that the items he did not pay for were tools commonly associated with burglaries. He may have believed that stealing the tools would help him avoid detection, but instead it backfired and only drew further attention to his actions.
It just leave more clues, actually, I think. So you'd just get it in cash, like a normal criminal.
And raise suspicion. The tipster also directed investigators to Gerlach's Instagram account. What they found raised further concern. Of the 147 posts on the account, only 2 showed Gerlach himself. The rest depicted human and animal remains. In his most recent post, dated January 5th, 2026, he wrote, "If you know, you know."
Bro, that is so, like, not keeping it under wraps. Like, that is too obvious.
Skulls/bones available. DM to inquire, followed by a pointer finger emoji and, quote, "From my personal gallery." An earlier post from October 1st, 2024 contained just one word: sold. As police reviewed the account more closely,
for how much?
Some of the most disturbing posts appear to involve the remains of a child. In one post, Gerlach wrote, "This precious little one, just 3 or 4 years old, has recently come under my guardianship to be honored and preserved. She will find a place in my private collection, where she will be housed with the utmost respect."
Ew, that's very
Nothing
weird.
further was said about who the child was or where the remains came from. Was this skull from one of the multiple children's corpses stolen from Mount
Why
Moriah?
would you want a bunch of baby skulls in your house? I don't even one of them. Like, that's gross. Even if it's part of history in a real skull, I wouldn't think that's like art.
If so, does supposedly restoring and handling them with care justify removing them from their resting place? Is it even possible for this child's remains to be honored and housed with the utmost respect if her caretaker is the same person who took her from her home in the first place? While Gerlach claimed to keep some remains for his personal collection, others were allegedly sold, like the remains of a 6-month-old infant, as well as those of a 3 or 4-year-old child whose
exploded skull. Ew. What? Ew, that he reconstructed? Sales references upon request.
skull was modified into an exploding head. Dozens of other posts featured remains identified only as young adults or older individuals. The account also displayed animal remains. Kittens, leopards, and other wild cats appeared throughout the feed. Some were listed as sold. One example, a Bengal tiger posted on March 20th, 2024, was
$2,000 shipped. Pennsylvania residents only. What? Ethically sourced acquired.
marked as sold for $2,000. In the caption, Gerlach described the item as ethically sourced/acquired. That same phrasing appears repeatedly in the earlier days of his account, applied not only to animal remains, but to human ones as well, such as in one post dated March 18th, 2024, where he shows a skull of a woman he claims was middle-aged, and ends with the statement, "As always, ethically sourced/acquired, not for sale." However, in his later posts, specifically from the period when the grave robbing was taking place, his assurances of the remains being ethically sourced are notably missing. He also appears to be showcasing less remains that he's keeping for his personal gallery and is more focused on selling.
Someone said you sold someone's family member. Wow, jail for everyone.
But, okay, what does ethically sourced even mean? And is there really a legal market for the sale of human remains? Well, surprisingly, yes. In recent years, human bones and modified remains have become increasingly visible on social media. The market includes a range of buyers, from collectors of curiosities to ritual practitioners. A smaller number of contemporary artists and designers incorporate human remains into sculptures or installations. Medical and dental students have also historically sought real skulls for study. There are, however, strict differences between legal anatomical preparation and illicit removal. In 2016, National Geographic reported that Skulls Unlimited was the only company in the United States legally processing donor skulls obtained directly through body donation programs. That company only sells donor skulls to verified professionals, including doctors, dentists, anthropologists, and others with legitimate scientific or medical needs. Skulls from the 18th, 19th, or early
$2,000 for a real human skull? What?
20th century, which qualify as antique skulls, may be sold to the general public. At the federal level, there is no single U.S. law prohibiting the sale of human remains, with the exception of certain states and strict protections for Native American remains. As a result, collectors do not generally need credentials to buy or sell human skulls already on the market. So, the owning and trade of human remains is not illegal. What matters is how they were originally acquired from the deceased. Grave robbing itself is not new. For centuries, graves were disturbed to steal valuables buried with the dead. Body snatching, however, emerged as a more specific practice tied to the rise of modern medicine. By the late 18th century, advances in medical training and the growth of medical schools had created a shortage of legally available bodies for dissection. This led to the rise of resurrectionists, individuals who exhumed the recently dead and sold the bodies to medical institutions. At the time, British law did not recognize buried bodies as property, allowing the practice to continue until legislation in 1832 reduced widespread grave robbing.
So it was like a legal job to grave rob before a certain period of time.
However, the demand persisted. Over time, India became a major supplier of human bones for Western medical study, driven by economic hardship and limited burial options. That trade ended in 1985 when the sale of more than 1,500 child skeletons was uncovered, prompting India to ban the export of human remains. While many remains in circulation today originated as donated anatomical specimens, the renewed demand for human bones has coincided with a renewal in grave robbing. Because anybody can sell human remains...
Well, it's a supply and demand thing. Like, if people need bones, then there's going to be people out grave robbing. Like, obviously.
It is difficult to determine what has been ethically sourced, but still there is a way. Donated anatomical specimens often show signs of preparation, such as drilled holes, varnish, or metal fittings. Remains taken directly from graves, by contrast, may exhibit soil staining, root etching, microfractures from long-term burial, or fragments of coffin wood, nails, or fabric still
on the teeth. Look at that shit. Wow.
Attached. Individually, these indicators are not definitive. Taken together, they help distinguish between remains prepared for study and those removed illegally from the ground. For example, Jonathan Gerlach's post from July 22, 2025 shows a human skull in which he draws particular attention to remaining nasal hair, neck hair, facial hair, eyebrows, eyelashes, and fine vellus hair. Another post from August 22, 2025 shows a skull with remnants of the eyes still present in the orbital sockets, visible hair on the skull itself.
Ew, remnants of the eyes? That's disgusting. How is that still there?
And signs of decomposition consistent with being buried in the ground. By contrast, the skull itself.
How did no one realize you were selling robbed corpses? Partially mummified Lamau, bro. You plucked these out of a coffin.
And signs of decomposition consistent with being buried in the ground.
Wow, imagine being the guy who plucked them out of a coffin and reading that someone just said that you plucked them out of a coffin.
By contrast, legally obtained skulls from Skulls Unlimited typically show clear medical preparation with clean surfaces and an overall consistent
Real human child skulls? $3,000? That's ridiculous.
Standardized look. However, even if we ethically source the remains, what is the morality of having a skull in your living room as decoration? As Jonathan Gerlach's story gained traction, so did his Instagram. And in one post dated November 6, 2023, a user wrote, "Not gonna lie, these pictures are beautiful. Thing is, these are remains of humans who have likely been dead for hundreds of years. Not saying it makes it right, but if I had been dead for so long that the world and any potential living relatives had long since gone themselves, I wouldn't be offended if some dude dug me up and took a few cool photos before dispersing my remains all over the place to people who love and appreciate that sort of thing."
Bro, that's not what it would be. They'd be desecrating your grave and pulling you out of the ground like you're doing.
People might be grossed out, but there are others online who sell human bones.
And he's admitting to it, basically.
This comment brings up an argument, certainly, but if we're to take this comment seriously, the user here is describing a personal belief, one in which they would consent to being exhumed, artistically photographed, and sold for profit after death.
Yeah, of
but
course.
Here's the thing,
not right.
Not everyone would. Across cultures, and even within the same culture, death is viewed differently. People have different beliefs on the sanctity of remains, as well as different wishes for what should and shouldn't be done to the remains after they die.
I agree. I'm with the guy. I agree that I personally don't think I'd care if somebody did that, but I know not everybody's going to be the same way. Like, I don't have that, like, spiritual attachment to the body that we're in. I feel like it's the least of the coolness of the universe, you know? Like, the body's just kind of, it's like the chip, you know? I'm more concerned what the dip is. I don't give a fuck what the chip is. The chips are going to be the same no matter what. If it's the, chips and dip.
Just because there are living people who do not believe remains are sacred and don't care what happens to their body after they die, doesn't mean that those people should be able to decide what happens to the dead bodies of people who do care. What people choose to do with their bodies after death is their choice, and so far as it is possible, these wishes should be honored. Even when they can't, we should be mindful of a certain glorification of death and show respect for the life that came before. None of which can be said about Jonathan's alleged actions. Breaking into crypts and stealing bodies is not what would qualify as being respectful of people's wishes. Even when there aren't any living relatives of that person, if they were laid to rest in a cemetery, then we can assume that they didn't consent to being harvested for bones to be sold on Instagram. Now, you might be wondering, Brew, why are you spending so much time discussing the morality of Jonathan's grave robbing? It's obviously bad, but you'd be surprised to see how many have defended him online, saying that what he did isn't that bad. So we thought we should try to lay out the reasons why what he did is, in fact...
There's going to be people who say that everything is like, oh, well, they were good for trying to do that. There's going to be stupid opinions out there on the internet.
That bad. But at this point in the investigation, Jonathan Gerlach was still at large, free to desecrate the dead as he pleased. As police continued digging into his activities, another detail began to stand out. Among the followers on his Instagram account was a man named Brian, spelled the same way as the name repeatedly etched into the screwdriver.
Out of 11,000 followers, you found the one Brian?
Screwdriver recovered at one of the ransacked mausoleums. According to search warrants, the person who had originally contacted them about Jonathan also told police that Brian had disappeared for several days in November and later mentioned he had been in Chicago selling a human skull. Did this mean Jonathan Gerlach hadn't been acting alone? The same day they received the tip, investigators began tracking Gerlach's movements. On December 23rd, Eden police conducted a license plate reader search on Gerlach's Toyota RAV4. Records showed the vehicle had traveled into or near the areas where bodies were stolen on at least 5 occasions between November 2nd and December 17th, the same window of time when the thefts occurred. Court documents also stated that cell phone records placed him in those same areas at the same times. On December 23rd, a Yeadon officer on patrol at Mount Moriah noticed a Toyota RAV4 parked between 2 fallen tree limbs inside the cemetery. Police believed the positioning was intentional, meant to conceal the vehicle. No one was inside, but multiple energy drink cans were visible on the front passenger seat. Later that evening, officers went to Gerlach's residence in Ephrata and saw the same vehicle parked outside. On January 6th, detectives patrolling Mount Moriah again found Gerlach's Toyota parked near the cemetery. This time, police reported seeing human skulls and bones in the back seat. Gerlach was arrested shortly afterward when they observed him walking back toward the vehicle, carrying a crowbar and a burlap sack containing a child's mummified remains. That same day, police executed a search warrant at Gerlach's home.
That's pretty bad.
Inside, they reported finding over 100 human skulls, numerous human long bones, mummified human feet and hands, 2 decomposing human torsos, and other assorted skeletal items. Not long after, an alleged leaked video from inside his house surfaced.
He's literally hoarding bodies, dude. And we can't
It's
see
like my grandma's
anything.
denture.
Holy shit.
It is. It's f***ing gross. Look at the one hanging.
Oh my god. It probably smells.
Look at these ones. All the ones behind you. God damn.
Oh, that one's still alive.
That's not alive.
Well, you know,
Hold on, I want to get the hand.
wow, look at this.
Oh, sorry. Oh my god.
What the is that a pacemaker?
While we couldn't confirm the origin of the video, several details suggested it may be authentic. At the 21-second mark, one of the people visible in the footage appears to be wearing a firearm in a holster, indicating they were likely police. Earlier in the clip, between 9 seconds and 11 seconds, a couch is visible that closely resembles the fabric and design seen.
Not really, bro. Like, they're similar, like, floral design, but I don't think that's the same couch.
In the background of Gerlach's skull photographs.
Or is it?
It is possible the couch or a similar piece of furniture was used as backdrop for those images. Another detail drew particular attention online. A Reddit user known as Cardiotechie pointed out a visible pacemaker in the footage, writing, "The pacemaker
Ew, like in that he took from someone's torso. He knows the brand, bro. Looks like a Medtronic or a Boston Scientific. What?
Detail makes me think it's real. That is definitely a real pacemaker design. Looks like a Medtronic or a Boston Scientific. That specific set of remains will be able to be identified at least."
Well, yeah, I guess it's gonna have a serial number on it still.
For observation, the opening seconds show a storage unit, while the remainder of the footage appears to be filmed inside a basement. Whatever the origin of the video, it offered a disturbing glimpse of what Jonathan Gerlach's basement may have contained. According to authorities, Gerlach later admitted to stealing approximately 30 sets of human remains from Mount Moriah and described how he accessed the burial sites. On January 7th, 2026, District Attorney Tanner Rouse spoke at a press conference regarding the case.
It is truly, in the most literal sense of the word, horrific. I grieve for those who are upset by this, who are going through it, who are trying to figure out if it is in fact their loved one or their...
Yeah, no, this is terrible, but I get they're just gonna have base ass statements like they
Charged
don't
with
ever say
489
anything.
criminal counts, including 100 counts of corpse abuse.
Wow.
Additional charges include theft, burglary, intentional desecration of venerated objects, trespassing, criminal mischief, receiving stolen property, and desecration of
Bro, if 489 charges, if you don't get life, like who the fuck does?
Historic burial sites. He was held in custody in Delaware County, Pennsylvania on a $1 million bail and was scheduled to appear at a preliminary hearing on January 20th. While there were no further developments regarding Brian, whose name was etched into a screwdriver found at one of the sites, District Attorney Tanner Rouse addressed the matter at a press conference. As of January 2026, Rouse stated that authorities did not believe Gerlach was working with anyone else, and that no additional arrest.
Dude, he was doing this all solo. Like, I mean, he collected all the bodies were with him down there. Like, that was so many. It was just unreal. But wow, I didn't know about that. I thought it was like some old grandpa. I think there was a different story though. I didn't know so many people were grave robbing and selling bodies. That's kind of insane. Didn't know that. This video is gonna be kind of a guess, kind of an experiment. It's very short, and then I don't even know if it'll be good. So we might see if that even makes a video or not. And then the last one will be another body cam. But I'm gonna pee real quick, and then I'll be back in like a minute. All right, let's try this one. I don't know how well this will go. Lindsay Clancy murder case, the walkthrough.
This illustration is about the Lindsay Clancy case. If you like my work, please subscribe.
Simple. Love that.
Starting here, we can see how the Clancy's house looked in 2022 when the crime occurred.
Okay.
The address was 47 Summer Street, Duxbury, Massachusetts.
Weird build.
And this is the home of Patrick and Lindsay Clancy. In this picture here, you can see how the house looked in 2022.
Nice,
we can also see how Patrick parked his truck next to Lindsay's car that night after returning from the 3V restaurant. When he pulls out of his driveway, he's unaware of what tragedies happened to his family while he was gone picking up food and medicine. As we circle around, you can see here in this illustration that Lindsay is laying semi-unconscious on the ground in the back of the yard after her fall. You can also see the gate at this end of the house, where later paramedics would come through to help Lindsay. After parking his truck, Patrick enters the kitchen through the front door next to the garage.
Oh, so this is like
when
if we
he
were
enters,
him coming
he testifies
home.
He knows that the house was very quiet, which is unusual. He continues and sets the food and medicine from CVS on the kitchen island. Here's an evidence photo of this.
Okay.
Here's another picture from a different angle.
Okay, that's creepy, actually.
Continuing after taking off his boots, he begins to call out to anyone in the house,
Damn,
but no one
she did a
answers.
good-ass job with this.
He then goes to the basement door to check if they're downstairs, and calls out. But again, no one answers. Here's an evidence photo of the basement stairs. Patrick continues on and goes upstairs to the second floor.
Bro, is he calling out this whole time and nobody's saying shit? I'd be scared too.
When he gets there, he can see no one's in the bathroom, and so he checks the two kids' room. But no one is there. He turns to go to the master bedroom. He tries the door, but it's locked, and for the first time he feels like something is seriously wrong. After getting the key from one of the kids' room, he unlocks the door and goes in. After taking 1 or 2 steps into the room, he can see blood on the floor everywhere.
Oh, shit.
He also notices the bed pushed away from the wall and that the window is open. Here's some evidence photos of the room that night.
Oh, wow. Oh, I'm gonna have to blur that.
Wow. Realizing the severity of the situation, Patrick quickly goes downstairs to the backyard.
There was like dirt, like pot, like from a plant.
He cuts through the kitchen to go to the back sliding door. When he gets outside, he starts looking over towards the bedroom window and sees Lindsay laying on the ground and rushes over to her. In court, Patrick will tell what happens next.
Did you say anything to Lindsay when you found her in that state?
Yeah, I said, what happened?
And what was her response?
She said I tried to kill myself.
Did you ask her anything else?
I said, where are the kids?
And what was her response?
She said they're in the basement.
No.
It's likely when Lindsay said that the kids were in the basement, Patrick thought that they were fine, and that she may have put them in the basement so they wouldn't see her. Which would explain why he stayed with her while he called 911 and waited for the first responders to arrive.
No. I'm sorry. Especially if she tried to do that, I would immediately think they're not okay. Like, what? I'm going to go check for that first. Like, what can I do for you anyway? You just jumped out the window. You're on your own.
Patrick placed the 911 call at 6:11 p.m., and it took 3 to 4 minutes for responders to arrive. When they get there, he calls for them to come around the house to the side gate. After a brief interaction, he quickly runs to the basement to check on the kids. He makes his way back to the patio door and goes to the kitchen to the basement.
Okay.
When getting to the bottom of the stairs, he goes left to the basement living room.
Oh, no.
After just a few steps into the room, he sees Cora and Colin laying on the floor and goes to them. To see how the basement was laid out, we're going to look from the front of the house and see through to the basement.
Okay.
After trying to help Cora and Colin, he started to look for his other child, Dawson. So he quickly rushes over to his office area on the other side of the basement.
Oh.
There he sees Dawson laying on the floor. He begins screaming for help. The EMT outside who are working on Lindsay hears the screams and notices the scene through the basement window. Immediately, many responders begin running into the basement to help the children. Here are some evidence photos of the basement.
Oh.
Wow. There is a 911 audio recording of this moment when Patrick discovers his kids in the basement. It was played in court, but was not released to the public, but by all accounts it is horrifying to hear. In this last illustration, we are going to show how Lindsay fell out of the bedroom window. We will start with some evidence photos of the back of the house. In this photo, you can see the top right-hand window, which is Lindsay's bedroom. The area circled is where there is blood on the shingles of the side of the house.
Ooh.
Here's that area blown up. Notice these 4 yellow circles. This indicates where blood was transferred to the side of the shingles, and we get this information from the court documents.
Oh my god, maybe she actually did do that then.
Back to this image. Notice how the blood transfer stains on the siding run vertically up to the handprints on the window.
Yeah, how would you even do that? Like, she clearly cut her something maybe her whatever and was sliding down.
So, this and the fact that Lindsay had a Jefferson fracture of her C1 vertebrae helps us know how she fell out of the window.
Upside down?
And here's that illustration.
Oh no.
You can see how her hand transfers bloodstains to the house as she falls to the ground.
And she was conscious? I apologize for not having more information on the story. This editing for YouTube guidelines and any sense of nature. Yeah. No, I mean, that was still crazy. I thought you showed almost too much. Not gonna lie. Appreciate everyone. These illustrations take about 150 hours to 200 hours of time. Oh my god. And I do only about 5 or 6 a year. Bro, that was fantastic. Especially with the evidence photos like that. Wow. That's what like Dr. Insanity needs to get on that kind of level with it, with the animation, bro. Because then it like gets around YouTube guidelines too. Wow. I'm going to see if she has more videos that like that, because I would love to watch more of those. That was actually crazy good. All right. And then the last video for today's stream is going to be This Arrest Gets Dumb and Dumber. Kind of an odd title, but I'll take it. Bodycam Pro.
Okay. So around what time did you leave the house?
It's probably been maybe 30 minutes.
30 minutes? Okay. So that was around like, you'd say like 8:30 or 8:40?
I honestly threw on my clothes, got my purse, hit the door.
Okay.
And I just asked him again, open the door. I will when the cops get here. Because when he made that comment to me, I said, okay, I'm calling the cops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What comment?
I'm sorry if y'all have to come out here with this kind of stupid stuff.
No, not. You don't need to be sorry. It's not something to take lightly when he says he don't sit in the face. All right, so you left and just like went down the street.
He's gonna slap you in the face, is what he said?
That's house right there. Pulled in her driveway, turned around, came right back that fast.
Okay.
Not even 5 minutes. And he'd already gotten up and locked the garage door. He's toast. I don't think he could even shoot me. I don't think he could aim.
Oh, he's drunk. Really?
2 other times and they made me leave. They wouldn't even let me go in and get my purse. I'm like, I just want my phone.
The police made you leave?
Huh?
The police made you leave, or who made you leave?
They made me go to a friend's house and stay for the night and left him here. I'm like, this is my house. Why aren't you taking him out of here? I don't...
Wow.
So this has happened like several times in the past where you guys have just been like arguing, like verbally?
The minute he drinks tequila.
So has he ever made any like prior threats to
Typical.
Oh yeah, he's threatened me before.
Okay.
When he drinks tequila, his head spins around on his shoulders, and he's a whole different person.
Yeah.
We went to, of all things, we went to a 5-year-old's birthday party yesterday, and that's when he started drinking tequila.
Oh
The
boy.
neighbors right here, their 5-year-old granddaughter. We went to her birthday party yesterday, and that's when he started. I tried to take it and hide it, but I couldn't find it, so he'd already hidden it from me.
So what phone did you call from then?
My neighbor's.
Your neighbor's phone? Okay.
Bro, all I'm thinking is how much that pen is gonna bleed the second she puts her finger on that text.
So right after you tried to get in there, did you
Those
just go
pens
over to
bother
your
me.
neighbor's house?
Well, I got my other key. I had my other keys for the front door, which we usually don't carry because we don't go in and out the front door.
Yeah.
And came back, got my keys out of my car, tried to open the front door. Well, of course, the lock is on.
Okay, that like motel lock?
Yeah, that motel lock. So then I walked over here to their house.
Why do you have a motel lock on your residential home? What the fuck? It just makes your key useless. You like gave him an out.
And I called from their phone. I don't even know their phone number. It's on my phone.
Oop, that page
I
is bleeding.
I heard this loud boom, and I thought, what in the world is happening? I get up, and his key had fallen in the tub.
274 Alpha, 10-4, 10-6.
Shower curtain was down. I have a picture of him from falling in the tub the last time.
All right, he's a drunk and everything. What are we gonna do about it?
And he's going to tell you all kinds of stuff. I mean, I'm obviously not drunk. He's the drunk.
Yeah.
I'm itching to skip a little bit here. All right.
at all, any of the three. But then he started telling me he was going to have the dog bite me. That dog wouldn't bite me if it was the last thing. When he starts saying such stupid stuff, it's like, just open the door and let me have my phone. I don't want to argue with you. I just want to leave.
So you said he hid your phone like before you even left the house?
No, no, my phone is more than well, I usually put it on my in my drawer by my bedside in case any emergency happens.
Yeah.
So,
okay,
it should be there unless I plugged it in on the thing in the living room.
Okay, so we're not getting anywhere.
Plugged it. He knows where it is. He's just being his drunk.
So he said he was going to shoot you in the face at the door while you were trying to get in?
Yeah. That's why I was like, well, you got to open the door for that. It does no good to try to correspond with him because he's so trash.
All right, so he threatened, like, what do we, can we stop talking to her? I'm sorry, she's boring the shit out of me. How long are we going to be chatting with her here? I'm risking it, bro. I don't even care. I'm risking it.
That's all. Gotta open the door for the dog to get me.
Yeah. All right, ma'am. Can I have your information then? Do you have your ID on you?
Let's go get this mother...
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking because he made the threat to shoot her and she still doesn't want to prosecute because it's...
You leave it on. What the hell are you talking about? Still on. Leave it on so you know what the fuck.
Correct her.
Corrupt ass.
She just wants to get her phone, sir. If we can just get her phone, that's all that's needed.
There you go.
Alright.
I didn't like that, bro.
Hey, puppy.
Because she's running the play. Like, this is what we're talking about with the... Like, you should still record that shit. What? Oh, of course. Well...
Alright.
Thank you.
Nice life. Alright.
We didn't even see what happened. It was all redacted.
Is it on the table or he had
In the nightstand drawer.
No, she can't drive. Take her cars.
She's just going to leave until you sober up, okay?
Take her keys from her. She cannot drive.
Didn't buy a driver license or something?
No, she's drunk.
Who's drunk?
No, we've been talking to her for several minutes. She's not drunk.
Have a good day, Fred. Take care.
Thank you, sir. Say what?
Okay, so we're not going to do anything about it.
You got one? Yes, sir. She's not. She hasn't been drinking. She's not drunk. Well, she's not drunk.
Oh, he's going to come out.
She's not drunk.
Yeah.
I hate drunk people, dude. They're so lame. Like, he thinks he's doing something right now.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
We're finishing up.
Go ahead.
We'll be gone early.
You.
What is all the hostility for?
Here I am.
What's all the hostility?
Yeah, come out, bro.
I'm not drunking. I'm drunk. I'm right here in the front of my yard.
That's fine. That's not,
and you're drunk.
Yeah, okay.
We're finishing up down here, and you can go back inside. And then we're all going to get out of here. Except you.
No, we are. You're an idiot for letting her drive.
I disagree, sir.
Okay.
She's fine to drive. That's on us. Don't worry about that.
Hey,
I'll take responsibility for that.
It's all on
Drunk
you.
dudes are so much more annoying.
Oh, really?
Okay. You need to step back over by the garage door, sir.
Don't tell me to stop back.
Towards us.
What are you gonna do?
Taser, bitch. That noise.
Let me go. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
I'm good.
Let me go.
15 with one.
I'm done. Okay. All right. There you go. I'm done.
Too late, buddy.
I'm done.
Too late, buddy.
Stop tensing up. Just relax.
I'm done.
You're gonna end up on the ground if you keep resisting.
I'm not resisting. I'm done. You said, let me go, and I said, okay.
Now, before that, you wanted to try to intimidate me by stepping towards me and asking me what I was going to do.
Yep.
And now look what happened.
I'm done.
Yeah,
Okay.
you are done.
I'm done.
Yep.
All right?
Agreed.
Stop.
What a dumbass, dude. Could have just been drunk at home.
I told you, I'm done. That's fine.
You are done.
Hey, I'm done.
Yeah, new word, buddy. You gotta pick a different one.
Put that down. For weapon, where weapons will be. And then we'll do a full search at the car.
Bro got a whole nother person in that gut. Bro's pregnant.
That's what you want. Alright. Let's go.
Yep.
Come on. Let's go.
Get in the car, buddy. Please try to run. Please try to run barefoot. Drunk as fuck.
I told you I forgave you.
Forgave
Too late for
you?
that.
Huh?
It's a little late for that.
Oh.
Come on.
What the fuck was that?
Okay. Hang on. My pants are falling down. Thank you very much.
Come on, keep walking.
Oh, now he's all nice and shit.
We're trying. You know, and now at this point, my dogs are very...
You left your garage open and everything.
Alright, right here. Here, widen your stance for me.
Yeah.
Widen your stance.
Okay.
Spread your feet out.
Okay.
You got anything in your pockets or anything?
No, I don't.
Hey, Carl, can you come hold this side while she does it?
Yeah. And I'm complying.
Yes, sir.
And I'm complying.
Yes, sir. We appreciate that.
Okay.
We acknowledge that.
Bro, the fact they brought him all the way to the car, he's gonna get arrested.
And I'm complying.
We got it.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And I'm complying.
God, he has to be so fucking drunk.
I love that. Oh, here. Check my nuts. Squeeze that up. Squeeze it up.
Bro.
Yeah, it is a thorough search. Because you know what? Because my buddies at the U.S. Department of the Interior Service
Oh, here we go.
are gonna...
I thought he was gonna be cool.
Come on. Come on. You know better. You know better.
Can I switch with you?
Yeah.
Come on now. You're better than that. Come on. Come on. Yeah.
Talking to him like a dog.
Right in there. Go.
Quit trying to stick your face close to hers while you say you're good.
Yeah, you're gibberish. Okay. You already took her to jail. Yeah, you're gonna be so much in trouble. I mean, oh God, whatever. And you left my jails. You left my kids there.
Talking about your dogs?
They're dogs.
Stand up straight.
Stand up straight and look away. Stop doing that. Look
What?
away from her.
What?
Look away
Touch
from
me
her.
again.
Taser.
Look
Touch
away
me
from
again.
her.
Come
Taser.
on. Come on. Push me again.
Stop.
Push me again.
Ooh.
Oh.
I know what that
got?
was.
Huh? What you got? Huh?
Let me just check.
Oh, what, you want to struck me? What did
Look
you say?
away.
Bro, old white drunk people are the most annoying, especially dudes. Old white men drunk.
Look away and
Dudes are
stop
the worst.
pushing
Struck
back.
me.
Can we just get him in the car or tase him? Like one of the two. We're just pushing him around.
Easy.
Sit down. You got a little property bag?
I'm trying. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, please.
No.
Your feet in the car.
Hey.
Close it.
Turn
Close
around.
it.
No.
Turn around. Thank you. Don't come off anyway. Stop. Why are you doing that? Stop.
Back off.
Stop.
Back off.
Look away from
Back
me.
off.
Look away from
Back
me.
off. Back off.
Rip it.
It's got to come off anyway. Stop.
Yeah. And there they are.
Thank you. I'll put it in the property bag. It'll go with you.
Smart ass.
Thank you. You want your seatbelt on?
No.
Perfect. Watch your knee.
He was charged
with assault on an officer resisting arrest without violence. Okay, I guess that's fair, but what did
with
he get
assault on an
for
officer and resisting arrest without
it?
violence.
Like a year in jail at least, or I mean a month.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to.
Okay, it didn't show. Ooh, sorry, I'm getting sick. But anyway, that was a really good stream, I would say. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. I definitely enjoyed streaming, and I'll be live again tomorrow, probably for a long time as well. This one wasn't that long. It was like 2 hours, so probably be same thing tomorrow, 4 hours, something like that. I'll be playing more games tomorrow, so it'll be a couple reacts and then mostly like scary games. I'm good on videos at the moment. I have so much fucking videos to edit. It's just ridiculous. So I'm like a month behind on posting like the streamed videos. You know what I mean? It takes like forever to get to the ones like today. It's going to take a while before I edit this video. But anyway, doesn't matter. I'll figure it out. But yeah, thank y'all for joining, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.